night. Thank you so very much for being here. The title of the show tonight is going to be The Pastor Breaks It Down. I got some things I just need to break down so that some of these clowns in this town realize who I am and what I do. All right, but I'm all set and ready to go. Let's see what I need out here. All right. Let's break it down. The pastor breaks it down tonight. Those of you that's coming in on social media, you already know the rules, and sometimes we get some new folk in. You might want to warn them that once I take you off the page, you never ever come back. Never. That stay on the subject. When you insult me, your ass automatically gone. Okay, that's just it. Did I eat dinner? What you worry about what I ate for? No, I'm hungry now. I'm ready to go. I'm sitting on ready. I got some more information to deal with on the 19-year-old. And I know everybody wants to know something about Shara. So we're gonna deal with all that. All right. We're gonna be getting ready to go in just a moment. Hoping that your days today has been great. It's been a positive and motivating day for you, hopefully.
Is go to sunstategospeltv.com.
Mm. Oh, Iris Cage, when you gonna come see me, baby?
Primetime TV at affordable rates, religious broadcasting, talk shows, reality TV. Got a cooking show? We got the studio. Bring your broadcast to the SVP TV network. We're reaching your targeted audience 365 days of the year. SVP TV, fast-growing network, serving over 300,000 households in the Big South, covering Tennessee, Arkansas,
This
Mississippi.
truth of Israel, man, get off of here with
Primetime TV
that
at
bullshit.
7 days a week.
Fuck
Special
Israel.
rates starting as low as $80
And
per
Japan
30-minute
too.
broadcast. SVP TV. Watch us Comcast Cable Channel 31 online at svptvnetwork.com. Get your broadcast on today by contacting our sales office. Come join our lineup today. Primetime TV at affordable rates.
The views and opinions expressed on this talk show are those of the talk show hosts, the producers, and/or persons appearing on the program, and do not reflect the views and opinions of the SVP network.
right.
This program may include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
If you wanna know what's that, yes. If you wanna grow, ask that, yes. He will let you know, yeah, yeah. What's that, yes. It's the daddy, yes, that you show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the
Those videos work on Facebook.
You got 5, 4, 3, 2, you're on.
And just when you thought it may be safe, it is absolutely, positively not. And good Wednesday evening to you. I am the one and only. I'm Thaddeus Matthews, and welcome again to still the most controversial, the hardest hitting, the rawest, non-filtered, not giving a damn who I talk about, television talk show anywhere in the country. Thank you so very much for being here. And it's not safe tonight. Anybody that may be easily offended, or you may not like my delivery, the door is open, and let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. You are excused at this particular moment. I got a plethora of things. Oh yeah, you know somebody got to know some words. They're looking at me, plethora. Yeah. But I got several things I want to talk about, and I'm going to share with you some new information on the death of Brittany Allgood. And I need to set some things straight as far as that is concerned, and especially you young so-called activists. Here's some clown by the name of Matt Freddie. And I listened to somebody sent me your rant about F. Thaddeus Matthews. Okay, young blood, I was doing this before your daddy jacked off in your mama. I was doing this. And the thing that you have to understand, boy, is that I don't deal with emotions, I deal with facts. I am an investigator. I am an investigative reporter. I'm so good that all the other stations are probably watching me right now and say, what he gonna say? But I understand you, man. You're emotional. You're emotional, and I'm gonna deal with some different. I want you to get, if y'all know Matt Freddie, and you got a little organization we ain't never heard of it before, but I saw you on TV, and then you decided you're gonna do about a 30-minute rant on Facebook about Thaddeus Matthews and my views. What sadly has happened to many of you Facebook TV stars is that you fail to understand what I do is real TV. That I just happen to use social media to broaden my audience. During the term of Barack Obama, I was a member of the White House Press Corps. So, and got daily briefings on what was going on, just like all the news agencies around the country. I don't think Trump gonna let me in though, as far as that is concerned. I've been doing what I do a long time, man. And that's the reason I'm the most watched Negro in this region, is because of the controversial flair and the ability to be able to make phone calls and find out certain information that a lot of people in media don't have the opportunity to do. So, Mac Williams, Mac, Freddie Mac, or Mac, whatever your name is, boy, don't nobody know you. And I saw you kept inviting me to come on your page. See, here's what you understand, that if Thaddeus Matthews appears on your little Facebook show, as you was calling it, the Mac Freddie TV show, it ain't TV, it's called Facebook, that your numbers go up, okay? So, and I no longer fatten frogs for snakes. Ain't but one set of numbers I'm concerned with, and that's those that belong to Thaddeus Matthews. Those are the only numbers in the broadcast business that I'm concerned with. Now, but if you sit down and you get you some pencil and paper, youngster, you will understand, well, you may not understand, but you'll get a look at how a perfectionist in this business, the baddest man on TV, happens to do this. Because I'm going to deal with some things tonight, youngster, that, and you don't mind me calling you youngster, do, because I probably got some draws older than, no, I better be to throw them draws away if I got some draws older than you. I got some older than you. Well, I got a few things that's probably older than you. But young man, see, if you want to do this, sit down at the master's feet that we need and learn how to do it. I see folk all over, folk with these little talk shows. You can't do what I do. God gave me this gift. God gave it to me. He gave me the gift of gab. He gave me my holy boldness. So, and he gave me the ability to be able to go out and research and do the work. Now, so I got a few things. I know y'all want me to deal with Cheryl Wright too. I'm going to deal with that. But let me say something. Political season starts officially. Early voting starts on Friday. I have shared with you that the Negro in America, you Negroes that get all tangled up in you being a Democrat, that don't mean a damn thing. Ain't no difference in a Democrat and a Republican. First of all, I support those who have my agenda at heart, who have the agenda that can help my people. And the politicians that I support are only the politicians that contribute to the Thaddeus Matthews TV show. I tell you, black politicians, if you can take your money to the white man, you can bring me some money too. I don't give a damn about your budget. I want some of your money too. And I'm going to be adding David Lanour on the show probably tomorrow. They're already there cutting my check. Praise the Lord. Woo! Yabba dabba do ya shabbat. They got a check waiting for the pastor. I felt that in my woosah. But someone sent me an email today. Why you don't want me to vote for Lee Harris? Let me tell you why. First of all, Lee Harris is a clown. Lee Harris clowned me. Okay. Lee Harris got mad several years ago when he ran for the city council, and I found out that the address he was using and the address that he lived at were two separate addresses and was not in the district. He got mad. And a bunch of sisters, and please, sisters, please don't be offended. I'm not trying to offend the sisters, okay? Some men dressed as women, let me say it like this. Some men dressed like women came to my radio station, WPLX, came to the radio station, dressed up in their girly stuff. And I knew there was men at the great big old Adam apple, feet this big, trying to put them in some small shoes. They came, really, I guess they thought that they were going to attack me. About 3-4 of them white sisters too, wasn't black sisters, white sisters. Sisters again, I'm not trying to offend sisters, okay? Drag queens, okay, female impersonators, transgenders. And they were upset that I was talking about Lee, you don't talk about Lee like that no more. You hear me? Lee, I'm mine. I said, okay then. And soon thereafter, he got a rule passed for the transgender bathrooms. But when you look at the voting record of Lee Harris, here's what I want you to understand. Damn if you're a Democrat. If the Democrat is not working for your development in your community and black folk, vote his black ass out. Don't give him your vote. And this is, and I'm telling you, don't give him your vote. I went and looked at his record. Lee Harris, 4/17/2012, Harris voted against a development that was going to hire local minorities at a livable wage. Lee Harris. 5/15/2012, Harris voted against a permit to allow a soup kitchen to feed the needy. 8/5/2012, Harris voted to close Whitehaven, Pine Hill, and Riverside Parks golf course. He made the motion. 9/4/2012, Harris voted against restoring $264,626 for funding the Second Chance program. Damn, Lee. 6/25/2013, Harris voted to raise taxes and cut police by $6 million, preventing Memphis from recruiting and retaining police officers. And that was the same year that we broke the homicide record of previous years. Let me just make it real plain to y'all. Lee Harris is the white boy's nigga. He's the good nigga. He's the nigga that carries the water to the black community. He's going to try to get things done for white developers, but get nothing done for black folk. So I am urging you not to give Lee Harris your vote, okay? Okay, yeah. Not to give him your vote. All right, let me do Cheryl Wright, then I'm gonna take a commercial break and come on back and deal with this situation with the 19-year-old. And I gotta give a public service announcement on that as well. Yeah, y'all need to come on in the room, because when I get into what I'm going to get into as far as a 19-year-old, I gotta open up some eyes tonight and set some of you wannabe activists in the community, set your asses in order, okay? So that you know what the hell you talking about, especially when you come talking about Thaddeus Matthews ain't this, that, and the other. Cheryl Wright, old Killer Coochie herself, appeared in court this morning what I thought was gonna be a simple little motion. Hell, I didn't even get up and go, because it was only supposed to be a motion. But you never can tell. I had to get up and start getting on the phone and making phone calls. High-profile attorneys Steve Faris Jr. and Blake Ballin requested to be removed as the lawyers for Cheryl Wright. Judge Coffey was already aware of what was going to happen and had another attorney waiting in the courtroom. Junaid Gunjusi or something. He's from over across the wall. He's an Indian. You know, like the people that own all the hotels. I didn't mean that bad. What's his name? Junaid Gunjusi or something like that. Okay. But many are asking, and many, because the attorneys did not speak on why, they are getting off the case. I guess it's one of them ethics things. Oh, by the way, y'all tell Human Reeves be at court Friday morning. We'll be there Friday morning. He wasn't there last week. He found the papers wrong. But we'll be there Friday morning, 9 o'clock in there. So I had to get on the phone and I had to start making some calls. What's going on? Why? Well, my sources state very seriously this. Cheryl Wright is a bitch. Okay? The attorneys are getting off of this case, and this is what I'm getting. She's difficult to deal with. She's even difficult at the jail east. The bitch thinks she a prima donna. Okay? You gotta eat the same thing that the other prisoners gotta eat. You ain't straight. And you can tell, they done put her in a red jumpsuit. She ain't in an orange no more. Okay? No, see, when you get into red, you one of them real criminals. Okay? She's a security risk when you put on the red jumpsuits. See, as long as you got the orange on, you all right. But she was in court today in a red jumpsuit. Yeah, that means yeah, we can't trust you at all. You know, anytime, now you remember now, the last time that they were in court, Cheryl had played crazy again, talking about she was gonna swim out the damn cell. Damn, okay. Yeah, she gonna swim out the cell. Bet you can't swim out no damn cell. Them real cells, them real balls. She done went in there and took all her clothes, got butt ass naked. And told the folk her ass was finna swim out the damn cell. Bitch, you can play crazy all you want. You ain't going nowhere. With all that, what, $20, $30 million bond you got on yourself, you ain't going nowhere, girl. You might as well get used to it. But her lawyers, high-profile lawyers, see, they were able, their fathers were able to get off the white woman that killed her husband. Okay? But that ain't gonna work. She was difficult. I'm hearing that she was argumentative. Okay? You want to tell the lawyers how to lawyer. Got two of the best legal minds in the country, and you gonna tell them how to lawyer. She wouldn't take their advice, is what I'm hearing. One of the things that I'm hearing is, first of all, they know she ain't gonna never go free. Okay? In reviewing all of the evidence that they have, this is what I'm hearing now. That Cheryl ain't gonna never see outdoors again. Never. She'll never take a walk through the park again. She'll never screw another man outside of the prison again. I'm hearing that she would not give them some of the information surrounding this particular case. Some names of some other people that are involved. She's still maintaining her innocence as though I ain't did nothing. I am unjustly accused. I'm also hearing that they wanted her to cut a deal. This bitch really thinks she finna get out of jail. She do. The bitch thinks she finna get out of jail. No. You there forever. So she would bend to anything that the lawyers want. Okay? No, she ain't gonna never get out of jail. Somebody said never, oh no. No, she gonna get life. She might have got the chance. See, life in the state of Tennessee is 60 years. Okay? But, because that other boy got, what, how many years? They say you get 300 and, it was 3. The boy with her, he already singing. Now, I do want y'all to know, I got some pretty good sources. He already singing a song, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. Because he's trying to save a wretch like him. But the reason that Cheryl is getting this attorney, and Judge Coffey has already, now look, if this guy says he can't work with you, when you gonna be on your own. That's what the judge said. You gonna be on your own. So what I'm saying, this case is now be delayed. The judge said that it'll probably be a year before it goes to court. There are thousands of pages of discovery that Mr. Ganguly, or whatever, all right, Ganguli, Ganguly, he's from India, over yonder. He said he'd been in practice in 21 years or something. He didn't look all that smart to me. Now that's just me. I looked at him on the news and I listened to him in the press conference, and he didn't sound, like he could win a case. Okay. Look like somebody that you get if you got a speeding ticket. Okay. They look like nobody I get if my life was dependent on it. Okay. Well, but that's it. Not workable. She don't want to work with nobody. But you ain't no diva in jail. It's some bitches been that longer than you. All right, see, okay. They gonna turn your ass out. That may be the reason they already got her but in a red outfit. She been trying to take on some of them jailers, and I ain't had nothing and no sexes since November. We out, no. But this is the reason that I'm hearing, yeah, the lawyer said on TV, there's gonna be fun. I said, damn, is that really what you want your attorney to say on TV? And he didn't know nothing. I mean, they just brought him into the courtroom today. But he didn't sound like no good, confident lawyer. And he talked with his head down. He wasn't looking in the camera. He wasn't used to being on camera. But he said, it's gonna be fun. I said, damn. Do you really want your life at stake? Do you want your attorney to get on there and say, it's gonna be fun? All right, let me get ready to take a commercial break so I can go and kick ass and take names. And I did the mild part of the show. I got the deal with this Brittany Allgood, Bianca Sims situation. I got some new information for you. I want to deal with some things. And I want to deal with the death threats as well. I'm going to come back, I'm going to start it off with a public service announcement. And then I'm going to get over into some things that have not been discussed, that you have not heard on any other television news show. And you know why? Because you get all of the real news on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Let's take a commercial break, and we'll be right back here on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
police officer. Fighting crime was in Floyd Bonner's DNA. In his 37 years in the sheriff's office, Floyd Bonner has made a difference as an undercover officer, head of narcotics, and today as chief deputy. That's why he's been endorsed by
Oh, these just some names of people need to come out.
Who? On Facebook? Yeah, get them Joshua, them Israelite motherfuckers off my goddamn page.
organization. Because Floyd Bonner is ready.
Motherfuckers, see, you motherfuckers change your motherfucking name, and y'all really think y'all over there in Israel.
Floyd Bonner, ready on day one.
You gonna name yourself after Jesus, Joshua Agate. Get his motherfucking ass off of here. Got his ass off of here. That was Darrell Cosby, whatever he is. Get Tim Armstrong.
For the citizens of District 86, she returns calls, she holds town hall meetings, she works to get results, not just photo ops and praise. Not only does she sponsor legislation, but she holds community meetings to keep the citizens informed. She held a series of meetings on matter transportation, expungement clinics, property tax assistance, meetings on drugs and crime and jobs in the district. Her record of service is undeniable, not just.
Somebody said she was sitting on that killer pussy and can't do nothing with it. Play with it, baby, play with it.
Ask him, what have you done in your short life? And then tell him, I'm voting for proven service and a proven servant. Barbara Cooper has sponsored 63 bills and co-sponsored 818 bills. Vote August 2nd to re-elect Barbara Cooper, State Representative, District 86. Early voting starts. The citizens of State District 29 are used to years of service by a recognizable name that they know, and that name is Ford. That was John Ford, Joe Ford, and
Take him out, too.
Ophelia Ford. Now, Shelby County Commissioner Justin Ford wants to continue that legacy of
Yeah,
service
I just ain't
by
got to
being
yet.
elected as the state senator for District 29. Justin Ford is
Put
not
Tim
just
Armstrong.
running all of his
There you go.
He's
All
running
right.
on his record of service.
Bring on back up.
In
Wait a minute, I ain't got to that
2010,
person.
Justin was elected
You got-
as the youngest
you
member
got-
already got-
ever be
you got
elected
Cosby.
to the Shelby County Commission.
Joshua
He
Agape?
served as
Oh, you ain't got a
chair from
Agape out.
2014 to 2015. He has served on all 14 commission standing committees. He oversaw a $1.6 billion budget, and under his tenure, Shelby County
Somewhere.
experienced a $26 billion surplus. As
Now bring me back up.
Justin Ford instituted a summer youth program as well as a 501c3.
Then if you sit there and listen, you'll find out what we talking about.
Were made available to each
Nope.
of Shelby County's 13
Say
districts.
about that.
On August 2nd,
I'm not the-
vote for a name that you can not only pronounce, but recognize as a name that you can trust for service. Vote Justin Ford, State Senator, District 29. Early voting starts July 13th through the 28th. Paid for by the committee to elect Justin Ford, State Senator, District 29, Joe Ford, Treasurer. Allison Brundley is a woman who believes in community service, having served in the healthcare industry for over 30 years. Member of the Davis YMCA's Board of Directors since 2015. Volunteer for the Save Alcee Elementary campaign. She was a delegate to the National Democratic Convention in 2016. Member of the Shelby County Democratic Party's Executive and
Tell you
Steering
what,
Committee from 2009
what you
to
got?
2017.
Reginald,
Member of the
after Reginald,
since 2014.
after Reginald Tate, bring it back to me.
The Democratic Party goes on. Now, she wants you to elect her as the Democratic State Executive Committee woman for District 29. A position that has no pay, but just the reward of service to the Democratic Party. Allison says her political goal is to unite all Democrats and develop stronger, more effective leadership at the state level. So on August 2nd, vote Allison Brownlee, Democratic State Executive Committee woman, District 29. Early voting starts July 13th through the 28th. Paid for by the committee to elect Allison.
You're waiting on the T, baby.
There are politicians who, for their own selfish agendas, are upset with Tennessee State Senator Reginald Tate for crossing party lines and voting to make life better for all Tennesseans. Isn't it a shame that politicians care more about party politics than what's good for all the people of this state? Reginald Tate, a lifelong Memphian, has served well for 12 years and accomplished much. And much of his accomplishments is because of his willingness to work for the people and not just for a political party, such as Medicaid expansion, Tennessee Human Rights Act, the expunction of theft-related Class E felonies, providing free
40
tuition
seconds.
services for grades K through 3. He passed the Second Chance Act, allowing record expunctions for ex-offenders. District 33, you have a representative that you can be proud of. Vote August 2nd for Senator Reginald Tate. And
28 seconds.
continue working for all the people. And send a message to all of the politicians that we don't care about your party politics. We care about what's
10
best for
seconds.
Shelby County and the state of Tennessee. Paid for by the committee to.
You got
elect
5,
Reginald Tate,
4,
Stanley
3,
Sawyer,
2,
Trent
you're back.
And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. First of all, let me say this. It's a tragedy, as I've already stated, that Brittany Allgood lost her life. Tragic. But I'm hearing all of these non-informed individuals who only go by what you hear on Facebook. You have no connections with police, investigators, you have no contact with people who are in the know, running your mouth. See, one of the things, let me look at this. Let me read this that I just received, because this may be something I was looking for. Okay. Okay. Let me do the public service announcement first. I got a call from the owner of the property where the funeral is going to be on Saturday, owned by my good friend, Dr. Tanya Lyons. She owns all of that property. The pastor of The Rock, I've known him since he was born, Pastor Donald Walker. This family has paid $2,000 to rent the facility, $500 for the pastor. Now, she called me because she's concerned about all the stuff that's going on. She knew that I knew what was going on. This is a public service announcement to anybody that wants to be a fool. The police have contacted her. The police will have a police presence and patrolling on the outside of The Rock. They will handle traffic control. she has hired 6 armed security guards to be on the inside of the church. This family, Bianca Sims' family, has received death threats. Some of you idiots, you call and leave your number shows up. You didn't kill our cousin, okay, but you've made death threats. Police will be present, armed security, that I even recommended to her. One of the guys works for me, it's one of my security people, who has a security company. Please do not go in that church trying to be violent, trying to be ignorant, or trying to retaliate, okay? Don't even try it, because police will be there, and the security guards that want to be on the inside will handle you. If you go and cause any type of disruption, you will be handled. You will not be allowed to go in there and tear up this building. Will not. I recommended to Tanya that she tell Pastor Dawn, and I'm gonna call Dawn. You need to preach about 10 minutes and let them folk go on out of there. You don't need to try to open up no doors of the church and try to save nobody, save your building. Because there's already conversation about being ignorant, okay? But I know for a fact the guards on the inside who are armed guards, they ain't flashlight guards, will handle your disruption, and you will end up, and I'm telling you, this is the family, you will end up having to roll her out of that building and go and have your funeral somewhere else. It does not make sense for you to be ignorant at a time like this. Many of you got a lot to say without knowing what the law is. She didn't have no gun. She didn't have no gun in her hand. She didn't have no knife in her hand. The law doesn't require that she have a knife. But let me just go and give you this whole scenario. There is surveillance video that shows, and we're talking about the Blue Crush cameras. There is Blue Crush footage. For those of you watching me around the country, Blue Crush is cameras by the city of Memphis Police Department that are placed in neighborhoods to see what's going on. There is footage, and I'm trying to help those of you who are just rambling, and some of you got tendencies to want to be violent. You want to do this, that, and other, and you don't know the facts. The car that Brittany was in was coming up the street, and they happened to see, or she happened to see, because guess what? Didn't nobody know Bianca that was in the car but Brittany. Roselle Walker was not in the car at that point. Her best friend. And remember again, this fight over some guy whose name I believe is Walter McKinley. I believe he works for one of the Walmarts. Is who they fighting over. Remember, it wasn't neither one of them men. The fight had been between Rosia Walker, who was the best friend of Brittany, and Cash Key, is the name she goes by, who was the best friend of Bianca. So these two young ladies getting into it over somebody else's man. Ain't have nothing to do with them. You want to take on the fight of other folks. Damn you. Hell, that's your penis, your wang thing, your dick. You fight over it. Surveillance cameras show Bianca going one way, met by the car that Brittany was in, that Brittany was not driving, was not her car. The car is seen busing a U-turn, getting behind the car that Bianca is in. Please listen to what I'm saying. Before y'all go on being hot-headed and get yourself either in the jail cell or in hell. Police have surveillance that shows that the car busts a U-turn, which means that if didn't nobody in the car know, come fix the this thing here, the Instagram went off. Did not know if there was nobody in the car that knew Bianca but Brittany. Brittany had to say, there that bitch go. Okay? They turned and got behind. You get it? Okay. Still up? Okay. And got behind Bianca's car. It's all on video. Please listen to me. The people in the car that Brittany is in went live on Facebook. Are you listening? Somebody is heard singing, and that's the reason they had to give up their phones, because the police, I don't care what you delete off of Facebook, it's out there. What you call that thing, the cloud, the sun, the somewhere, it's out there. Police got equipment that can pull anything that you delete off your phone, they can pull it. They've got, whoever was in the car went live. And while they're going live, they're saying, yes, we're behind this shaky bitch. So don't tell me that you didn't follow her. Even on the videos that y'all putting on Facebook, and you can go see the first one is on the church page of Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. It's on right now my other Facebook page, Thaddeus A. Matthews. Is that the first one or the second one? You got it on there, right? You will see on the video them behind the black vehicle. They're filming. They are following this woman. But even better than that video is the video that the police have of the car busting a U-turn to get behind her. In one of the videos that is being shown, in fact, in Dublin, if you go to my page, that video will show Bianca, now, will show Brittany rather, on the passenger side of the car. She's the one that says, stop the car. She gets out of her car because the car that Bianca is in has ran out of gas. Now, this car that y'all talk about is trying to run over somebody. It's not Bianca Sims' car. It's the car that belongs to her friend, Cash, because she's calling Cash while these women, and it's seen on the police video of the car pulling up next to Bianca's car. And you're instigating, let's do this thing. It's also shown where the car that Brittany's in is jumping in and out in front of Bianca's car. The car, she's on her way. Her daughter had one of them baby rashes. She was on her way to get some gas because she was running out of gas. Because y'all know y'all put $2 on pump one. And she was going to get some gas. The car ran out of gas there. She was on the phone with Cash. The car that you're talking about that almost ran over the folk, you said, belongs to Cash. She came to the scene because Bianca called her and said, these bitches behind me and I got my baby. You see on the tape Brittany getting out of the car, walking at least 100 feet. In fact, in this letter that y'all sent to me last night about ignorance is bliss, y'all even admit that she did it. If Brittany, God bless her soul, had went on about her business, none of this would have taken place. None of it would have taken place. None of it. And it wasn't even her dick. Your friend's dick. She ain't even there. You can tell that the fight took place in the car. The car full of blood. Even the ashtray in the car full of blood. Here's the situation. Please understand, the law does not say that you got to run. How come she didn't leave? How come she didn't run? Yeah, well, first of all, you held you out of damn gas. When they went and got the car, when the family went and got the car on Sunday, they had to put gas in the car to get the car started. I'm just giving you the facts. I ain't giving you speculation and Facebook, these Facebook clowns that you want to be Facebook stars. But here comes another point. After the stabbing, it's shown that that was a young man with a gun on surveillance cameras. And see, what the family didn't realize, that not only were they videotaping, not only was the city on the Blue Crush cameras, but that was somebody from a business that taped the whole thing as well. But here comes the issue. This happens about 4:30 in the afternoon. Bianca calls 911. Bianca calls the police. The police come to the scene. Brittany is gone. They put out an all-point bulletin to all of the hospitals in the area. Be on the lookout. With St. Francis being the closest hospital, the police were already at St. Francis when the friends finally, about 6:30, between 6:30 and 7 o'clock in the evening, when they finally got there. Okay? When they finally got there. When they finally got there. They did not take her straight to the hospital. Quit telling that lie. Didn't get to the hospital till about 2 hours later. One of the things, let me go back to something before I finish that. One of the things I noticed in one of the videos that's out there, she gets stabbed in the car, blood is just pouring everywhere, and you still videotaping. I would have thought that would have been the time you put your video camera down. That's what I would have thought. I would have thought you put your camera down then, but you're still videotaping. What strikes me strange, let me get some other points. Bianca calls the police, all points of bulletins out there, they get to St. Francis. Bianca says that she didn't know nobody in the car but Brittany. It's also strange that the other folk were taken into custody. They had to go downtown. That Brittany's friends that were in the car, they blamed it all on Brittany. When they were asked, why did y'all let her walk all up to the car, their answer came back to being, and I ain't telling you what I'm thinking, I'm telling you what I know. The friend's answer was, she said she was just going to talk to the girl. Them the friends. But here comes the question, and I want to read something. Why didn't who is writing so low? I'm gonna have to give me a magnifying glass. Why didn't her friends take her to the hospital? How did Rachelle Walker, who was not at the scene, end up at the scene at the hospital? Another person that I think was there was somebody that made a post. What's her name? Jamisha Walls, Jamesha Walls. Let me those of y'all on Instagram, let me bring y'all back. Jamisha Walls on Friday at 4:09 a.m. made this post, and I have to be able to read this. My homegirl, what the fuck? I don't even do TS. What's TS? Oh, but she don't do it. But I need y'all to feel me one time, cause TS, I guess this. Okay, maybe TS means this. Okay. But of this shit, that's what I mean. Cause this shit eating me up. I thought I saved my friend's life. Doing 100 on the street to get her to St. Francis. We in the car holding towels on her, saying, "It's okay, boo. Keep your eyes open. We gonna make it." Covered all in her blood. I still make myself to make my, wait a minute. I still make myself to make my statement after hours of sitting downtown. So she was one of the persons in the car. I was happy, ASH, is that as, or as hell, I guess. As hell to hear that she was stable and doing well. Never in a million years thought I'll be in a life or death situation with my boo. I'm in pieces because she ain't no fighter, even though she'll get out in the mud. We always said we too cute to fight. You know, YOUN, I don't know, whatever it is, never supposed to question God, but I find myself asking why. I am ready to see you like baby. We would have been in my room eating, cause you and Kenise would have been high as fuck by now. I'm lost for words, and for her mama, your only child, I don't see how you gonna cope, but I'm here for you, Brittany. No, I got her till infinity. So you had to be one of the persons in the car. Where did the towels come from? I think they went to Rashida Walker's house because Rashida Walker was not initially in the car. So did they go to Rashida's house? Les, turn it up for me. Yeah, let me see if I can make this thing work. Rashida Walker, how are you? Rashida. This is Thaddeus Matthews.
This is Bronca's mother.
Okay, I'd like to speak with your daughter.
I'm just leaving work. My daughter is not with me.
I can't hear you, ma'am.
I said, my daughter is not with me.
But this is her phone, right?
No, it's not. It's my phone.
But this is you are her mother?
I am.
Did they bring Brittany to your house after the stabbing?
They did not.
So how did she end up in the car at the hospital when she was not initially in the car when the tragedy took place?
how did Brooke end up in the car?
Britt, your daughter, Rochelle, didn't wasn't she at the hospital?
She was, and she drove her own car to the hospital.
She drove her own car. So, what's the name of this boy they fighting over?
They were not fighting over that boy.
They weren't fighting over, what's his name, Walter?
No.
So, what was the beef all about?
Brittany and Bianca had a total different beef from what was going on with her friend and Ron.
So,
People would get their story together before they, put out different things. Those girls took Brittany to the hospital immediately after that happened.
no, ma'am, they didn't immediately go to the hospital because it shows up that they didn't show up at the hospital because the police were there waiting for them.
No, they were not.
Yes, the police were already there waiting for their arrival.
No, they were not.
Huh?
They were not. That is not true. Because Rasha called me, and I made it to the hospital from South Haven at 5:20, and they were already at the hospital. I know
Ma'am,
this for a fact, because I pulled up at the hospital at 5:20.
so, but you're going to say that the beef was not overboard, that there was a separate beef that was going on between these two?
Yes, it was.
And what was that beef about? I'm sure you know what your daughter was beefing about.
My daughter wasn't beefing with Bianca. So no, that I don't.
So that was, see, because I'm reading all of this stuff all over Facebook that their friends are making. Their friends are making statements about the beef, about this boy named Walter.
Mhm.
Okay?
Of course, they're gonna make whatever assumptions and say whatever they want to say to get her off, but it's not gonna happen that way.
What ain't gonna happen what way?
She's gonna pay for it,
How's she gonna pay for it, ma'am?
because we have lawyers and stuff looking into it, that's how.
You got, so let me ask you, as the mother of Rochelle, why do you make the comment that y'all got lawyers?
What do you mean?
You said, so you got lawyers looking into this?
I do,
Why would you have a lawyer looking into this?
because Brittany was like my child, they grew up together, Brittany was always at my house from the age of probably 12 until now. So what do you mean?
So what do you want a lawyer to do?
They doing what they supposed to.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, I can barely hear you.
They're doing what they're supposed to do.
They're going, so, are you aware, ma'am, the wind blowing? Ma'am,
Yes, I'm here.
will you, I can't hear you with all that noise. Ma'am, I can't hear you.
She trying to hang up.
Oh, she was trying to hang up. You lying. You lying. So why are you hiring a lawyer? If you're saying that there was no beef, your daughter was not involved in the beef. I said, now, no, ain't nobody broke, because y'all paid $2,000 cash Monday for the church and $500 for the attorney. Okay? 'Cause, see, you can beat around, because I've already did the research, baby. She didn't get to the hospital immediately. I don't blame you, I hung up on me too, though. But, because it was about to get deep. It's about to get deep. Because, see, even on Rashia's Facebook page, Rashia states on her page, Rochelle Walker, "I'm so sorry, Brittany. I thought we saved you." If what you're saying is correct, why would your daughter post, "I thought we saved you"? And I see everybody want to make these statements, but you got to understand, this is a stand your ground state. I ain't got to run, I ain't got to retreat. And if I'm out of gas, ain't nowhere for me to go, nowhere. We'll be back with more of this. Let's take a commercial break.
By Michael Zeller, where you save from 50 to
Oh, hold the window out,
for retail prices.
the phone out the window,
every day
son.
of the week. Sleepy Z's has an A+ rating with a Better Business Bureau with over 400 5-star reviews. Sleepy Z's has won the Commercial Appeals Memphis Most Best Mattress Store 3 years in a row, and voting has now started for them to win the 4th year in a row. Please do me a personal favor and vote for Sleepy Z's. It's very easy to do. Go to memphismost.com and go under shopping. Then under Best Mattress Store, you can vote once a day until July 20th. Michael has been a loyal advertiser of the Thaddeus Matthews Show for over 4 years, and we want to make this 4 years in a row that Sleepy Z's wins Memphis Most Best Mattress Store. Once again, go to memphismost.com and go under shopping, then under Best Mattress Store, and then vote for Sleepy Z's by Michael Zellner. As always, when you mention my name, when you go in, you'll get an additional 10% off their already deeply discounted prices on mattresses, furniture, and pillows. Sleepy Z's is located at 2790 Kirby Whitten Road at the corner of Summer Avenue, next to Hollywood Feed, and we sell tools. You can call the store directly at 901-692-6200. Sleepy Z's by Michael Zellner, where you never wake up on the wrong side of the bed.
This is a citizen's alert. There are criminals roaming the streets of Memphis who have refused to show up for one reason or the other for court. And Clark's Bonding Company needs your help in bringing these fugitives to justice. Clark's Bonding Company will pay you a cash reward for their capture or arrest with no questions asked, and your identity will remain anonymous. So if you know the whereabouts of any of these featured fugitives, pick up your phone right now and call Clark's Bonding Company, 572-7171. That's area code 901-572-7171.
Gerard's Furniture, located at 3666 North Watkins, who's also a member of the Better Business Bureau, has furniture. Not just in tax season, but all year long. You'll find the very best in bargains, in sales, whatever you need for your home, whether it's bedroom suits, whether it's living room suits, whether it's dinette sets. Gerard's Furniture is the place to go. Let me tell you about the Fanny Bear special.
I'm just reading some of the comments that folks make on Facebook.
$99. Come in, mention my name, and get it for $4.99. But you gotta pay cash for it.
Come to the Gerard Furniture, where we simply sell furniture for less.
The citizens of State District 29 are used to years of service by a recognizable name that they know, and that name is Ford. That was John Ford, Joe Ford, and Ophelia Ford. Now, Shelby County Commissioner Justin Ford wants to continue that legacy legacy of service by being elected
We're in commercial
as the
break.
state senator for District 29. Justin Ford is not just running off of his name, he's running on his record of service. In 2010, Justin was elected as the youngest member to ever be elected to the Shelby County Commission. He served as chair from 2014 to 2015. He has served on all 14 commission standing committees. He oversaw a $1.6 billion budget, and under his tenure, Shelby County experienced a $26 billion surplus. As chairman, Justin Ford instituted a summer youth program as well as a 501c3 grant program where proceeds were made available to each of Shelby County's 13 districts. On August 2nd, vote for a name that you can not only pronounce but recognize as a name that you can trust for service. Vote Justin Ford, State Senator, District 29. Early voting starts July 13th through the 28th. Paid for by the committee to elect Justin Ford, State Senator, District 29, Joe Ford, Treasurer. When you look up the words service, integrity, and accessibility, the definition always comes back. State Representative Barbara Cooper of District 86. Barbara Cooper works tirelessly for the citizens of District 86. She returns calls. She holds town hall meetings. She works to get results, not just photo ops and parades. Not only does she sponsor legislation, but she holds community meetings to keep the citizens informed. She helps
I do not talk to folks.
on matter transportation, expungement clinics, property tax assistance, meetings on drugs and crime and jobs in the district. Her record of service is undeniable, not just for District 86, but for all of the state of Tennessee. When her opponent speaks of her age, ask him, what have you done in your short life? And then tell him, I'm voting for proven service and a proven servant. Barbara Cooper has sponsored 63 bills and co-sponsored 818 bills. Vote August 2nd to re-elect Barbara Cooper, State Representative, District 86. Early voting starts July 13th. Paid for by friends of Barbara Cooper.
Hi, my name is Zoe Walls, and this is my dad, Tony Walls, the owner of Shop and Save, and we would like to personally thank you for 25 great years of
When you're looking for the best soul food in town, the only place to come, whether you're in South Memphis, whether you're in North Memphis, in fact, it's worth driving all the way across town. Shop and Save, $14.99 South 3rd, where you can get some of the best food, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, right here. In fact, I think I'm gonna take time out right now, give me some turkey wings, give me some candy yams, give me some of the northern beans, give me some of that taba. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, you need to do just like me. Come on down to Shop and Save, $14.99 South 3rd, celebrating 25 years of doing business in the room.
All right. All right, bring me back. Yeah, bring me back. Don't bring me back.
You got like 10 seconds.
You got 5, 4, 3, you're back.
And thank you so very, very much. We are back. Why would this mother want to, we hiring lawyers? And I keep seeing this young man, Mac Fredley, or whatever his name is. I'm gonna get justice. How you gonna get justice, brother? It's in the hand of the District Attorney General. And under the law, brother, and you need to go and read the law, man, on self-defense in the state of Tennessee. And maybe you'll understand some of what is going on. This state is a stand your ground state. You do not have to retreat, which means you didn't have to run away. And I think that the total part that we keep on missing and it's tragic, but you got to remember that Brittany initiated the attack. There were 4 other people in the car. A gun had already been shown. I mean, and filling out a petition and getting names on a petition does not make the district attorney have to react to that. The family got the car back Sunday. They went through the surveillance tapes. They see the car turning around and going and chasing behind the car. Y'all don't want to admit facts. Okay? You don't understand the facts of the case. And this is the reason I keep telling you, young folks, stay in your lane. No matter how you feel about Brittany, and no matter how tragic it is, if Brittany had stayed in her car, if they had not made the U-turn and went behind the car, we wouldn't even, I'd be talking about politics or something else. We would not be having this discussion. You can't run up on folk and then come up and try to justify why you ran up on somebody. The law states that if a person feels as though their life is in danger, they have the right to protect themselves. The other person does not have to have a gun or a knife. But if you go to somebody's vehicle and you attack them in their vehicle, whether they open the door or not, you got the right to defend yourself. You got 3, 4 other people with you and a guy with a gun. You have the right to defend yourself. So Mac, Freddie, and all you other little wannabe talk show hosts, get your facts, get your straight, know what the law says. Sean, if you got that code and you're watching, send me the Tennessee Annotated Code also. Send it to Dale, and Dale can pull it up for me. But this is, in this state, we got the same law that they had in Florida. And that law says that you have no duty to retreat from confrontations outside your house and can use deadly force to protect yourself. Well, why she have a knife in the car? How many of y'all in this city riding around in the city of Memphis and don't have something in your car to protect yourself, if it ain't nothing but a baseball bat? I want you young wannabe talk show hosts to make reference to the castle law. Know what what is the castle law, that is? The castle law, it means that, and you have your home, your car becomes an extension of your home. You have the right to have a weapon in your house, unless you're a felon. You have the right to have a weapon to protect yourself in your house. The castle law is an extension of your house. You have the right to protect yourself inside your vehicle. When someone makes a U-turn and they're following behind you, as shown on Blue Crush surveillance, I run out of gas and you come to my car, my baby's still in here because my friend has not gotten here. I've already called and told her what was going on. She hasn't gotten here to get my baby. I don't know what you're going to do. All I'm telling you is to be rational in your thinking. Be rational in your thinking. That's all I'm telling you. Be rational in your thinking. But y'all need to get y'all some new sets of friends. Y'all do. Yeah. Okay, y'all need to get yourself some new sets of friends. The girls in the car got downtown and told the police it was Brittany. Hell, Brittany couldn't tell them nothing different. She just said she was going to talk to the girl. Lock your car and call the police. I ain't got to lock my car and call the police. I got a right to defend myself in my car. So lock the door on the car. I ain't got to lock my door. The law says I ain't got to retreat. Well, if you have a legal right to be anywhere, you are covered by the law if you feel as though you are in imminent danger. See, the fighting in the car was going on in the front seat and the back seat of that car, even where that baby was. The fight was going on. There was over a pint of blood inside of that car. I ain't telling you what I'm thinking. You got a right. You don't get one of these lies now. They said a cat got 9, but you ain't no damn cat. And some of y'all's cat already dead. You have the right. See, now y'all, instead of calling Cash Key, she should have called the authorities. She didn't have to. They were attacking her. See, y'all want you want to come up with, as the boy was saying, using the words, scenarios. You want to go with the if I coulda, shoulda, wouldas. But it didn't happen that way. And see, and just like y'all saying, she could have did this, that, or the other. And I'm talking in reference to Bianca. Freddie Mac, you don't have to give a damn. You don't put your little post up. Y'all really think I give a damn what that is Matthew saying about me? Hell no. Young boy. Huh? He been on our page? Okay. Young boy, I'm what you want to be in this business. Get your facts straight. Find you some sources that you can go get some information from. Because you're totally off key. You ain't gonna get a damn thing, son. You're not gonna get anything. I'm gonna get justice, son. They closed the case. Justifiable. But see, these friends, y'all can get charged. Yeah. 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 Because you're complicit to murder. You were there. You did nothing to prevent it. You took video camera. Even when the girl was stabbed and blood is gushing, y'all still got the damn cameras rolling. And you call yourself damn friends? And then when I talked to this mama, Miss Walker, we gonna get lawyers. For what? You also got to take your money because the law on self-defense is here. The evidence is there. Blue Crush cameras got the car that Brittany was in making a U-turn. They could be charged. Because Brittany was not the driver of the car. Watch me. Miss Driver of the car. Jamisha, you say you was in the car. Miss Driver of the car. You did not have to bust a U-turn. You did not have to get behind that car. You did not have to pull up on the side of the car where threats were going back and forth between the two cars. You didn't have to jump in front of the car. You did not have, Miss Driver of the car, you did not have to stop your car. And if Brittany just insisted on getting out of your car, after a while, crocodile, see you later, alligator. So while you as Ms. Walker, you trying to get lawyers together. So now we know one of the girls that was there, Jamisha, what did I say that girl's name? Walls. And let me tell you something else that y'all young folk do that's totally stupid. Police don't have to work hard no more. Because you damn fools put all the damn evidence on damn Facebook. Y'all the damnedest fools in the world. You put all of your business on Facebook. Your deleting it off of Facebook means nothing. It's in that iCloud or BCloud or wherever the cloud is. But Miss Driver of the car, you in the back seat, and it's heard when you went live. When you went live, this videographer in the back seat, your statements were, wait a minute, where's the statement? We behind this shaky bitch now. You ignorant ass girls. You putting all your evidence out there on Facebook. Black Chicago, this fat nigga can't come on my block. Motherfucker, oh, I almost said on TV, didn't it? You ain't got no block, boy, and I ain't gonna even block you. I'm at 3835 Raleigh Milton Road every day. See, you Facebook gangsters. Come on. Death awaits you. Come on. You want me, you want to do this, that, and the other to me. Come. Death is at the church. And see, let me let you young folks understand something. Everybody ain't scared of y'all. Some of us ain't gonna lose no sleep in taking your life. Please know that. Come on, your block. You ain't got no block, boy. You probably don't even own a house. So I done gave you the idea. Pull up, brother. 3835 Raleigh Milton Road. I'm there every day. And if you want to die, brother, pull up and pull up wrong. You better be coming to get you some Jesus, because you don't want no fatty bear. You don't want no cussing pastor. And see, and the mistake that you young folk, you're not thinking. You ain't thinking. You want to be tough. You want to be hard. You think that the streets give a damn about you. Streets don't give a damn about you. You nothing ass niggas. You think that the street gives a damn about you? Yo, being hard. You can't even afford a belt to hold your pants up on your ass. I like that. Pull up, gonna get done up. Most of you, if you got killed tonight, they have to have your funeral a month from now, because y'all have to be borrowing money, selling fish plates. But you can go over there to Arbonard, $6.95, go straight to the fire. You don't want to listen to somebody trying to give you some knowledge and some wisdom. Y'all want to be tough. So, brother, you done threatened me on social media, brother, which is a federal offense. I'm 61 years old. I don't give a damn about killing one of you mother. Nothing. And got enough money to go get me a good lawyer. A good Jew lawyer. See, you guys need to be getting your heads together. You Negroes with this Black Lives Matter. How come I ain't heard nothing from y'all? How come? Oh, that's right. Wasn't nobody white involved. See, the white person had been involved in this. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Okay. I hate that tired ass song. When the hell you gonna overcome? Why aren't you Negroes out here talking now about Black Lives Matter? We so used to killing each other that it ain't even news no more. It ain't even newsworthy no more. That you Negroes will be quick to march. I ain't gonna march a damn step for nothing. No, you Negroes, you teddy bear on a post hanging Negroes. When are you going to change your mindset? And until you change your mindset, nothing is going to change. As long as you think you hard, as long as you think you bad, as long as you think you a gangster with your broke ass, you broke gangsters. When you gonna change? Because just like they're going to have to deposit this child into a grave on this Saturday at Southwind, the man from the cemetery called me today. He said, do you think we need to have some security in the cemetery? The dead folk gotta be guarded. I said, man, yes, make sure they got guns. And help and dig you some extra holes. Told Steve, I said, yeah. These Negroes, you're threatening the mother. But your decision is yours. Brittany made a bad decision. And we all got to live with the decisions that we make. So, yes, there will be security in Southwind Cemetery, Memorial Park, Southwind on Hacks Cross. Yes, there's going to be armed guards inside of the church at the Rock on Saturday. Yes, there's going to be a police presence at the church. Yes. Because some of you ignorant ass niggas going to try to act a fool. Instead of using this child's death as a time to get your heads and your minds together, you thinking about being damn fools. There's going to be plenty of police, undercover police, uniform patrol. They're going to handle traffic in the area. They're going to patrol the area. And they will lock you up. Sean Goldsmith, my head of security, and his agency will be there. You will not be able to approach that pastor. I told Donald, I told Tanya, tell Donald, and I'm going to call Donald. Man, preach 10 minutes and get out. Commit the body right there in the church. For as much as it has pleased the Almighty God in his wise providence and take out of this world the soul of our deceased, so that we get back up in our body to the ground, earth to earth, dust. Do it and go to your office. Because anytime that you're already calling and you're already talking about disruption, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad that we as a people there was no fight. And see, y'all need to quit telling that lie. Tell that Negro Mac Williams or Mac Freddie or Freddie Mac or whatever his damn name is. Get your facts right, man. If the police stop you right now, brother, what you got in your car? There was no planned fight. There was no, quit using the word premeditated when you don't even know, brother, what the word means. There was no plan, brother. This girl had her baby who had a serious baby rash. All even on the inside of the baby's mouth. On her way to St. Francis Hospital. Didn't have a little gas, on her way to the BP service station at Ridgeway and Night On to get us some gas. The surveillance camera shows that the car that Brittany was in made a U-turn and got behind this young lady. It's tragic. This mother of Rashia, you come on the line, but they had their own personal beef. But when I look at all of this mess, and I'm looking at a bunch of mess all over social media, everybody's talking about is this Negro named Walter, and I believe his name is Walter McKinley. They call him Rich Walter. That's his Facebook name. It's a tragedy that Brittany is dead. But when you make wrong folks' decisions, you have to live by them. You can't run on my car. Shouldn't be able to run on your car. You got a right to defend yourself. Bianca didn't even mean to kill her. Just get off of me. You in my car fighting me, and you mean to tell me I can't use something in my car to get you off of me? You attacked me in my car. Yeah, who is this?
Hello?
Who is this?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there in 10 minutes. Make sure you got the stuff.
Oh, I got my stuff, brother. So you
Make sure it's ready.
turn it up, turn it up.
Don't test me. You know I can't talk about this on cell phone.
Oh, yes, you can. You've already said, have my stuff. Well, brother,
You know who this is.
no, who?
Give you the package from Columbia. You hand it on to me. You get $5 grand.
Brother, you got to do better than that. 472-2536. So you saying you finna bring me some drugs?
Until I get the cops.
Huh? Are you saying that you finna bring me some drugs? Huh?
That's one of them apps. They're playing on them apps.
Okay. Our young free people. And are we hopeless? Are we a hopeless people? Are our young people hopeless? It's one of them Frank amps. And y'all mad at Trump. Y'all mad at white folk. And you can't even get your own stuff together. Oh, you know, Saturday, here's what I'm doing. The cussing pastor. The one that y'all talk about. Every other Saturday, we have a mentoring class for our young girls, where we have women that mentor young girls and try to save their lives. I told Dale this Saturday, I want it to be about conflict resolution. And I'm inviting all you mothers, because maybe you need to learn. Mothers, because we're starting another women's group as well. Bring your daughters. It ain't no charge, it's absolutely free. Just something that I want to do. I want to save as many of our young folk that want to be saved. I ain't gonna hoop and holler, run and jump. I ain't gonna talk about speaking in no tongues and all that other stuff. It's about saving not only your soul, but saving your life. Because the church cannot save your soul. Church is not in the soul saving bit. Oh, I know y'all heard that for 1,000 years. We're in the soul saving business. No, you're not. You can't save, the church can't save a soul. I can point you in the direction of salvation, but your getting saved is based upon you. When I read scripture, Romans 10 and 9, if thou, that's you, shall confess with your mouth, the Lord Jesus, and believe in your heart, that God has raised him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. The only person that can save you is yourself. Can't no preacher save you, no apostle, no bishop save you. But what are we going to do to save our society and save our community? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Why didn't she run? She couldn't run. She ran out of gas before they could remove the car from the impound lot. They had to put some gas in it. Parents, you need to talk to your children. Death is forever. Sunday morning at 10 a.m. My message, which will be seen all over the country. I know a lot of y'all scared to come to the church because y'all scared of the truth. I really got two subjects for Sunday morning. A subject and what you call it, a subtitle. It's for our young folk, but it may even hit some older folk. Come out from the in crowd. Y'all want to be a part of the in crowd. You're losing your lives because you want to be a part of the in crowd. You want to be a part of the gangs. You want to run with this group and that group because it's the in thing to do. You cussing your mama out because you see other folk doing it, the in crowd. Come out from the in crowd. Subtitle, give it up and turn it loose. I'm going to combine those two titles on Sunday morning, 10 a.m. You need to be there. Those of you around the country, you know how to tune us in. Here's a Sunday morning commercial. But I think those friends of this young lady should be charged. And mother, don't tell us that she went straight to the hospital. There's at least a 2-hour time difference in the time that this act took place and the time that she arrived at the hospital. look at something somebody sent me. Let's see. Y'all tagging me in a whole lot of stuff tonight. Miss Gillard, yeah, I see that. But let me share this. How many minutes I got left?
6.
I got 6 whole minutes. To the folk who are trying to make a name of agitation. And that's what I see with all of these young Johnny come lately wannabe activists that want to be seen on TV. You want to create Facebook pages and don't nobody know you, ain't nobody watching you. You have no power, you have no authority, you have no audience. You want to make yourself relevant. Get your facts straight. Get your facts straight. Understand that you're going to get a petition cannot supersede what the law is. I don't care if you get 100,000 signatures. It cannot supersede the law. You having all of those signatures, taking them to the district attorney and saying, we got all these signatures. These folk want this. It means nothing if there is not grounds, sufficient grounds to charge. The petitions won't do nothing. Your margin ain't gonna do a thing. It's tragic. But what I see is Mac Freddie. When you look at me, you look at an institution, you look at a person who's been doing what I do damn near 36 years. I built a track record. No one's ever been able to call me a liar about what I do. Because I do the homework, I do the research. I don't blame you for wanting to be me. I don't blame you, youngster, for wanting to be like me. But learn the game before you play the game. Because I'm the master of this game in this town. This case, and even based on the information that the family sent me, first of all, I'm the wrong somebody to send somebody something to, because I read. And you make admissions, family, you made admissions in here of her provoking the situation. The videos, even that you made, show that this young lady, Bianca, was sitting in her car, didn't get out of her car to fight, that Brittany went to the car. And as hard, family members, as it is for you to even grasp that your loved one is gone, do not defile her memory with violence, with ignorance, stupidity. Mac, Freddie, whatever your name is, you want to do something. Take this opportunity to gather young men and young women together and tell them to put the guns down. Tell them not to provoke situations. Tell them not to get involved with certain situations. Forget about the beefs and go on. Because if you can't put the beef on the table and serve it up, Ain't no use in having no beef. I've served it up to you. I've given it to you. I've given you the facts. What you do with it is up to you. Well, I invite you to bring your daughters Saturday morning from 10 until 12. Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, 3835 Raleigh Milton Road. Let some women talk to them. Let them talk to them about how to solve conflicts without violence. I'm the baddest man on TV. Social media too. And I'm telling you just like it, they call me the cussing pastor. And if I got a cuss to get you to understand what I'm saying, you damn skippy, I'm gonna do it. Until tomorrow evening, top of the evening.